In 2 seasons at Montpellier, Ryad Boudebouz has become a firm fan favourite. Scintillating on the pitch, the midfielder is loving life off it in the southern city. Since the start of my career, this is the city that I've felt the most at home in. If a player tells you that he doesn't feel good in this town, they're lying. You can do everything here. You can go to the beach with your family or friends. For those who like going out in the evening, they can. It's really a city where you can do it all. You have to love it. The foreign players that come to Montpellier settle really fast and they enjoy the lifestyle. Really, for a footballer, it's magnificent. This year, the Algeria international has taken another step up in class with 11 goals and 8 assists. He's enjoying his best ever season. It's a pretty good season if we look at the stats, but I know I could have done even better. I could have scored more goals and provided more assists. I always try and give my best, be the best I can be, but I also want more. I'm very demanding of myself. I want more. He set the tone on the opening day of the season against Angers.
Il n'a pas frappé. Boudebouz, deuxième chance, elle frappe au volet. Oh, quel but!
When Casimir Ninga gave me the ball, he played it pretty strong to my right. My initial thought was to hit it first time with the left, but I couldn't. My control wasn't good. And then I saw Van den Boer make a run behind me. I thought to use him as a decoy. I tried to curl it, and it went in. I want to score more than I used to. That desire to score is another reason. I used to be a forward. And you don't lose that. People have always said to me, you have a good shot on you. I don't understand why when you have the chance you pass instead of shooting. Well, this season I told myself I'm going to shoot. Today, Boudebouz is considered one of the best players in Ligue 1, but he's had to work hard at it. After a promising debut at Sochaux, his pure talent wasn't enough. There's always a lot of talk around young players with quality when they come through an academy. It's hard to keep your feet on the ground. If you don't have someone looking out for you, you can get carried away. You get your first break, you're playing, you're happy, and you never think it's a real job. You never say, I have to look after myself now. When you're young, you don't realize it, but it can hurt you 3 or 4 years later. That's what happened to me, and happens to a lot of players. If you don't have a professional lifestyle, it's hard to be a professional. Today, I sleep more than I used to. I'm careful about what I eat. I work a lot more than before. If you want to keep progressing, if you want to be like the best, you have to be demanding of yourself and be as good as you can be. For lovers of fine football, Boudebouz is candy to the eyes. Since debuting in Ligue 1 in 2008, through to today at the Stade de la Mosson, the playmaker has been bamboozling opponents to the delight of his supporters. I was fortunate enough to have 2 older brothers who also dribbled all the time, and I was inspired by them. I was lucky they took me to play with them when I was young. I was the smallest. Physically, I couldn't compete, so I had to find other skills. I learned how to dribble, and it stayed with me. When I'm on the pitch, it's just instinct. When the moment comes, you think, what can I do? Like a defender who tries to cut out a pass. It's natural. You grow up with it. And there's no real explanation for it. You can't explain it. Sometimes I do it because we're winning, for the fans, to bring the crowd to their feet. But I also try to be as efficient as possible. I think if you dribble, it has to be for a reason. Obviously, sometimes you have to play simple, accelerate the game. But if you have that inside you, you have to use it. You mustn't let anyone take it away, because if you lose it, you'll lose your football. But you can't please everyone all the time. You're going to be whistled and jeered by some fans. So you should just do what you're good at, what you like, and do your best for the team. This summer, Boudebouz will be the subject of much transfer attention. At 27 years of age and after an entire career in France, he's ready, perhaps for an overseas experience.
J'ai un bon de sortie.
I've been told I can leave.
J'ai envie, franchement, j'ai envie.
I want a new challenge, to push me even further, even outside of France.
Mais toujours m'épanouir.
I'm not closing any doors, I'm open to everything.
Je suis pas, voilà, je suis fermé à rien.
But I want to be at a club that plays good football, with a coach that wants to play with the ball, a club where I can do what I'm good at.
C'est faire ce que je sais faire.
I can't go and play for a team that plays long ball football. What would I do? Nice are a team that play good football, but I've got time to make the right choice.
De faire le bon choix.
I want to go as far as possible, and when I say that, I mean I watch other players in the Champions League and ask myself, why aren't I there? With all humility and with all due respect, I want to hear that music on a Tuesday and Wednesday night. I've already played in the World Cup, but it will be one of my biggest regrets if I never play in the Champions League.